Accused killer arrested in Mexico, wanted in the murder of a Las Vegas woman almost 2 years ago. Oswaldo Nathaniel Perez Sanchez now in custody, as seen in this photo posted online by the Attorney General's office for the state of Sonora in Mexico. He's accused of shooting and killing Tabitha Tazi here in southern Nevada. Good evening, everyone. Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Jim Snyder.
And I'm Latoya Silman. That arrest follows multiple local and international law enforcement agencies all working together.
This all started back on April 22nd of 2023 when Tazi was shot in the head. She died in the hospital 2 days later on the 24th. It took police about a week to name her boyfriend, Oswaldo Perez Sanchez, as the suspect.
The search for Perez Sanchez stretched on for weeks, then months, as the FBI continued their efforts. It offered a $10,000 reward before raising the amount to a $30,000 reward to find him. Finally, nearly 2 years to the day since her death, authorities in Mexico took Perez Sanchez into custody. Our Kristen Drummond joins us now in studio with the latest on the apprehension and if he will be extradited back here to the United States. Kristen?
Well, Jim and Latoya, that really remains unknown right now because Perez Sanchez is accused of killing another woman in Mexico. I spoke with Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson on the phone today. He says Metro is in talks with authorities south of the border and working to find out how they're pursuing that case. But Wolfson tells me his office wants Perez Sanchez back here. Meanwhile, this arrest follows a lengthy pursuit to bring justice for Tazi's family.
This was top of mind for me every Monday.
A case Gary Schofield made a priority.
I have a weekly staff meeting, and it's in my top folder. Okay, where we're at on this case.
A question the District of Nevada US Marshal can now answer, hoping to bring some peace to the family of Tabitha Tazi, the 26-year-old shot and killed nearly 2 years ago in Las Vegas. Metro Police identifying her boyfriend, Oswaldo Nathaniel Perez Sanchez, as the suspect who fled to Mexico.
We have been actively chasing him with the authorities down in Mexico.
After nearly 2 years, an arrest is posted on social media by the Attorney General's office for the state of Sonora, accusing Perez Sanchez of killing another woman.
Were you aware that he may be in Sonora, Mexico?
We were aware he was in Mexico, so I won't get into any other investigatory details, but we were very aware of generally where he was at.
When were the US Marshals notified about his arrest?
Last night. So our Mexican Foreign Field Office down there notified us almost immediately.
Now the marshals wait for orders to pick up Perez Sanchez, but that may not happen soon. He's expected to face Mexico's judicial system for charges related to the other murder.
He will see a Mexican judge first.
Former special agent in charge with FBI Las Vegas, Aaron Rouse.
All of these issues will go through a Mexican judge before a part of the Mexican executive, like the president's office or their attorney general, can authorize the extradition of him back to the United States.
Rouse tells me it's possible Mexican authorities may not want to send Perez Sanchez back to the U.S.
With extraditions, there's no two that are exactly alike, and each one can take a very short amount of time or they could take a very long amount of time. Patience is required in these things.
Could this process potentially take years?
In some cases, it can.
As for Schofield, he no longer needs to question Perez Sanchez's whereabouts. Now, with Tazi's family in mind, he and others look to this arrest as a step towards justice.
The promise that I made to her, her mom, was that we would be relentless in the pursuit of trying to find this individual and bring him into custody.
Now, Perez Sanchez did change his appearance in Mexico, seeming to lose weight and even change his name, but it was his tattoos that helped identify him, according to Schofield. Back to you, Jim and Latoya.
All right, Kristen, thank you for that update.
Today, Tabitha's mother, Regina, sending News 3 a statement reacting to the arrest, saying in part, "I'm happy because the killer of my daughter, Tabitha, got caught. A moment we had been waiting for almost 2 years. She goes on to say that she's sad because she believes he took the life of another young woman, Vivian Carley. Regina says her name deserves to be honored too.
And News 3 recently sat down for an exclusive interview with Tabitha's mother, Regina Lacerda Gomez. She told us she never wanted her daughter to date Perez Sanchez and says that he made sure her daughter was not able to break up and leave him.
She had so much dream. She was gonna do so much in her life. he took that away from her and from me. To be seeing her get old, get married, have kids, to live her life the way she dreamed about it. He took all of that from me.
Just a small part of a powerful interview. To see the rest with Tazi's mother, you can go to news3lv.com.
Karen Brill Kelly, whose son was killed in a shooting back in 2009, says she's been lending support to Tabitha's mother these past couple years. Brill Kelly tells us that they've talked following this major development, and she offered her support. Tazi's family plans to host the celebration of life next Thursday at Craig Ranch Regional Park. It's from 2 to 5 in the afternoon, and that event coincides with the 2-year mark of this young woman's death.
Now to the video.